We go into the winners round. It's a best of 5. The winner advances to the main tournament starting on Wednesday, and it is Sock versus Soin.
Alrighty. Sock, definitely the favorite here, but if Soin plays well, certainly has a chance. I think Soin has been looking quite good recently. It's been a while, it feels like, since we've been able to say this, but I've mostly been seeing him playing against, like, tier 3, kind of, tier 3, tier 4 players, and Sock is definitely one of the strongest players on Netty. He's one of the strongest humans in the world, in fact. Seems to have overtaken Soin a while ago, but I believe in our orc friend here to step it up and give us good games in this best of 5. Farseer first, Archmage first, that much had to be expected. Is this just going to be one base? Or are we going to be seeing more of the fast expansion play again, of which we saw quite a bit at WGR?
All right, the players will tell us in a second. We are getting into the game. Soin versus Sock. So who's going to take the lead in this long series? As you said, it is Archmage versus Farseer. No skip barracks in the upper right, where Soin is located. In the bottom left, we see Sock still playing for the Africa Freaks. And yeah, this is gonna be an interesting match for sure. Interesting to see the people vote on this match over the two legends, Remind and Fly.
Yeah. I think because it's closer on paper, I would expect it to be anyways. Definitely see Fly as the big favorite in the other match. But yeah, would have also been a fun one. Early Shadow Priest here for Sock. Quite a bit of damage onto that already. Perhaps the pull was a little late there. In fact, the Rock Golem comes back in. Uh-oh. This first creep is not exactly going perfectly.
Yeah, Sock. We've seen him during WGL with his weird Naga plays. This is not the case, thank God. It was a different matchup though, for sure. Tier 2 for Soin is on the way. And especially in the matchup versus Human historically, he has provided us with some great games. Especially the ones against Chimiko stand out, where you could just see the creativity and the ability to adapt to what your opponent is throwing at you. So, we're in for a treat, I guess. I'm not even mad that I lost the vote.
That's good, yeah. Nobody likes a sore loser. Shadow Priest doing a decent job here so far, dispelling the wolves. But the AM isn't quite level 2 yet. With the aura, the Shadow Priest gets quite a bit of help with the bonus mana regen. And yeah, so far, I think it's pretty good for Soin. Prevents the level 2 AM for a long time. This is pretty much all that the orc cares about in the early game. Slow down AM's progress. Especially level 3 has to be prevented. But preventing level 2, that is just cherry on top of the cake, I guess.
Nice little touch by Soin, waking up the mercenary camp once again. That's some slow, that's some ensnare. But okay. Footman's still safe. Tier 2 is about to be done for Soin. For the human, it's halfway through. Love the replenishment potion for the fast. Yeah, that's really good. Grunt is a little bit hurt. But yeah, the lacking Brilliance Aura. It's definitely a problem for Sock. He's quite close, and there he gets it with a last hit.
Yeah, important last hit there. So now Soin perhaps will want to fall back. His TC is coming out. Needs to creep that one up heavily, of course. Farseer still harassing with the wolves. Even Grunt's still in here.
Oh, Farseer got the last hit revenge here. Getting one step closer to level 2. Not that easy to do with the little lightning orbs he shoots, but well done.
Shouldn't he have sent back these grunts already, though? The TC? I guess he still has some time until the TC is actually ready. Gonna get some salves. Gonna heal up some of his grunt buddies. And normally then we want to start creeping. MK on the other side. It's gonna be quite a bit later. Almost a full minute. And Sock's forces at the moment, not to be underestimated.
No,
I mean, it's not that big of an army yet, but the footies have decent damage.
Exactly. Constant brawling here. Replenishment potion popped. So more wolves, but cancelled immediately with one fireball of the Archmage. Grunt also hurt, as you mentioned. This is not going to be an easy mid game for Soin at all. Next Murloc killed. And more experience for this Archmage. TC doesn't have much freedom to do anything right now.
Yeah, he could be going for the green camp outside the main, but that's not enough for him. He wants to get the big stomp and get some footy kills over here. That one does get away, pops the speed scroll, chase down this footman, gets the one, saves the grunt also with that single speed scroll. Wants to line up the next big stomp. But he only has one more. Farseer still hurt, still not level 2. And the MK is surely coming soon. He's out now.
Okay, we get double Sanctum, we get the shop. This grunt still an issue, needs 2 more hits. Ooh, can't allow that.
Block against the Watch Elemental, that was nice.
Yeah.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oof, big grunt. Oh my god. Run!
Another grunt is coming to the rescue. Raiders as well.
Oh,
He's
block him!
blocking himself! 2
1 HP!
Bro, perch! And he gets it. Whoa! The great escape.
Dude, he almost sent him back in.
Yep, I know.
Ooh, that was a little stressful right there.
Okay, double Sanctum, no rifles versus the early Raider Grunt Shaman opening. How do you like the builds?
From the human side, I prefer this one. Have for a long time rather than the Rifleman. Breakers are so good in the late game. And yeah, early Raiders. I think I prefer the early Kodos against the Breakers. But Ensnare, of course, has a lot of value. Also, depends on, I suppose, how they're going to be used.
Great. Stormbolt last hit.
Oh! This is a good zap.
Did he get it?
Yeah.
Alright.
A player's forces
Big
are
steal!
under attack.
Good one. So, TC with the claws. More Shaman, Lightning Shield available. Also more Raiders and a 44 supply expansion vessel.
Yeah, tier 2 Orc Expo, that's what we see a lot nowadays. Ideally, you want to get level 3 TC quickly after. Use that strength to force a fight and have the expansion coming up in the meantime. But TC is certainly not too close to level 3 yet. Instead, it's Sock creeping a big camp, goes for the lab with Militia, that is certainly doable. Big item from the Magi. Wand of the Wind can be good against the TC, but against Purge usually doesn't look that good.
Creep check now. Focus fire on the Mountain King with 2 invul potions. That's a little ill-advised maybe, but let's see how this goes. We got the aura, no level 2 stomp yet. We're actually quite far away. Is this a good time to fight?
Yeah, Militia support should also be strong in here. Early sorceresses, unlike TH and Infi, coming in with good slow against the Raiders. One is down already, another one gets surrounded. Doesn't even have to be storm bolted. Oh, that's expensive losses for Soin, and he's still not level 3. Wasn't creeping. That didn't look like the greatest timing.
I agree. There was a level 3 Archmage, as you said. Militia support, super quick reinforcements. It's always tempting to go for this creep jack, but the big creeps were already gone, so yeah, maybe a little overly aggressive. We go Breakers now. Control magic immediately. That's very early.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 50 supply, right? That's normally the time where going for upgrades does seem to make a lot of sense. Still has enough lumber to counter expand, by the way, if he should want. Though we see more farms coming for Sock. Seems that he rather wants to go into upkeep here soon.
Mana Potion on the Mountain King. Love that. Big experience. Ruined Bracers. One Footman is putting in some damage on the Great Hall. It feels like Sock knows exactly what to do at any moment. So we're now getting the important level ups for 3-3. This Expo will come through with a little bit of damage. So how much time can he buy for this Expo to pay off?
Could go for a Zeppelin here maybe and threaten some drops into the main. On this map, always easy with the lab so close by.
I feel like the Kodo is very late. We did get
What have
Raiders.
these 2 Raiders really done so far?
Are under attack.
Yeah, I mean, 2 of them died.
Okay, so it's 4 Raiders which did nothing.
Here we go. Yeah, I think he just wants control. I feel in this matchup, this is the matchup where we see the personal style of a player in a matchup the most. As you can change so many things and timings and army composition. So maybe Soin just likes to have the lockdown.
MK kept at home by himself, defending against this army. I think that's pretty smart.
Yeah, with clap, that's awesome.
A player's forces are under
And that also means that there's no MK in the north. And that could be a serious problem.
Well, he really wants to fight, but Sock with an instant TP, control magic used, 2 wolves on the human side now, but he lost the shop. He is at 50 supply already, so it's not the biggest deal, but this blocks raiders, breakers for a bit.
A lot of towers by Sock. Doesn't want to be bothered here by the counterattacks too much. And is now going into upkeep. Now has this whole army together. Did go for a new TP on the AM as well. And Soin didn't go for the next counterattack right away. I guess wouldn't have worked against all these towers.
player's forces.
So he's gonna have to defend right now at the expansion. Slight supply lead for the Orc, but really not by much.
Got the info from chat, by the way, that 120 is apparently playing Orc against Shao Kai. And is facing a Crypt Lord.
Okay. 120, of course, very strong with off-race Orc. I will never forget that game against Focus, the best of 7, that he won in an Orc mirror with 4-1, which should have been 4-0.
Anyway, we got a big push with Militia by Sock trying to end this game already. One of the wind turns out to be pretty good, actually. The Dispel's not too great. Chain Lightning on the Mountain King. He really wants to get rid of that Mountain King, but there is more mana. There's still a big invul. Lightning Shield on the TC. That hurts the peasants a bit. Repositions the Mountain King to the back, and this Lightning Shield is putting in the work.
MK, how much more mana does he have? Is he gonna go for this TC? One of Mana Steal. Speed Scroll and Reposition. Good job by the Watch Elemental, taking out some of the peons here. Not too much income there anymore. So in those still with a lot of supply. Would love to have a shop here, but there's only one in the main. So that's now a 10 supply lead thereabouts.
Yeah, let's wait a second, because that clap was great. It was the last bit of mana, though. How many kills can he get from this? Grunt gets blocked. Raider not taken out. Micros it back.
Oh, that shop is so good.
Yep.
How good is that shop?
That's very good. We got more mana with that as well. Once he has a little more resources. Needs the clap. How much? Oh, 1 breaker. 2 breakers devoured.
Nice Ensnare Kodo combo. Now we can see the effect of these 2 units working together.
That's 3 breakers.
Just wants to get back home to digest, just sit on the sofa and relax, but he's getting intercepted.
Okay, 1 breaker back. Peons not mining anymore. Taken out by the pickaxes.
Alright, so what's the next move? His expansion seems to be gone, or is he still gonna try to contest it? Goes for a new heal scroll. Wants to come in from a different angle. That might be smart. AM is level 4, by the way. MK is almost 4. This Mercam will be taken out. Could be some Berserkers perhaps coming in. Lion Horn of Stormwind. Excellent item.
Ooh, by the way, I got this wrong. It's 120 play against Shao Kai's Orc. So the underdog is switching. And he is playing a Crypt Lord.
Nice. I like that. I want to see more Crypt Lord out of 120.
Shop gone. Invis MK. Mana potion ready despite the shop killed. Lots of raiders. He's holding on to that expansion for now. And what does Sock really have?
The MK still in front, large and in charge. So many raiders, man. Looks like he's playing against Night Elf. Trying to pass by the front line to get to the backline casters. MK in trouble again. He has the big invul still. May have to use it soon. TC level 4 helps with the aura. MK very hurt now. So many ensnares pinning him down in place over and over. Zap comes in. Invul triggered. Kodo Beast getting focused, getting killed. But Soin seems to be holding this.
Lots of kills now with that Lightning Shield. That's big experience, of course. Stormbolt, right clicks, nothing to save him. But he can't really surround, I think, as another heal scroll. He's got to be careful. He's so close to the threshold of the Stormbolt. Heal scroll used. Mountain King had the invul, of course. He wants this MK gone. So much attention to the second heroes. Chain Lightning. That's the kill with the big right hand of the TC. And all of a sudden, it doesn't look too hot for Soin anymore.
Sock's about to lose a lot here. Some breakers going down, some casters going down, only really the AM left, who could be perhaps Ensnare locked with a few purges as well. TC being sent back, healing over and over. Soin apparently holding.
Archmage is in trouble for Sock, getting purged And that is the TP Force with the Expo standing. 35 supply only for Sock, and Soin holds.
Are under attack.
I did not expect this. Gets the MK back now.
Yeah, pretty sick hold there by him. Comes in from a different angle after healing up a little bit more, getting that so important second heal scroll. And then with a lot of raiders, which is normally supposed to never work.
Yeah.
Interesting.
He finds a way. Okay.
Good
51
ensnares against the MK. Perma ensnare on that Mountain King to ensure he doesn't get the big claps was
Players'
a crucial
forces are under attack.
part of that whole defense.
A lot of emphasis on the second hero despite the big invul. Usually I'm not a big fan of this, but here it worked out very, very well. Love the shop at the left-hand side for Sock, but it didn't last for too long. And Soin is mining again, even repairing, despite being on 51 supply. So what's next?
Certainly doesn't seem like Sock can counter-expand anymore. Lost so many peasants as well. He's actually bringing them, though. Really? No. Okay, changed his mind. He was bringing them for a second, but with only 3 peasants, I don't think you can expand.
A
Yeah,
player's
Sock is
forces
looking
are
to be in
under
a
attack.
terrible situation here. More breakers are still getting devoured. Well, I think 1, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
1 is still getting devoured. So Sock knows where Soin is, but what can you really do about that?
Yeah, not too much to be honest. Okay. Red spot, maybe big items. Devotion is of course nice, more auras would be great. Unholy. Endurance. Or just more mana for the MK. We're not really close to the big 5. We're getting there after the spot, I guess.
Some battle drums, okay. That gives him some much needed damage output.
It's only +1 on every unit. I mean, except Waterman.
Yeah, but still, it's your damage that is little being improved a little.
So it's a little help.
Yeah, it's helping in the department where he's having issues.
That breaker is another interception right here. Shaman a little exposed actually. Stumbled on the TC, but oh, is that damage enough? Heal scroll immediately by Soin.
Oh, so many Kodos. Hungry, hungry Kodos.
Oh wow, they eat the entire army! All you can eat buffet!
Nom nom. MK can't control them. Not enough damage to take him out. Watch elementals always get purged right away. Mountain King in trouble. No invul here anymore. Stomp. Right clicks. Just waiting for the zap. There it is. A few more purges, a few more attacks, and that. Oh my god, he's surviving for so long. Invis not enough though. There was the sentry, of course. Level 5 for the Farseer, and this must be the game. Map 1 going to Soin with a magnificent stomp and chain lightning towards the end. Oh my god.
Multi-kill. Indeed. Soin, for me, very surprisingly taking map number 1 on LR. Not bad, man.
Yeah.
Pulling a lot of right strings here, good timings, good army composition. I enjoyed that play. For me, Sock was definitely the favorite, but well, I guess I was wrong again.
Yeah. Don't sleep on the Soin, bro.
Yeah, we haven't seen him too much recently. And he failed to qualify for WGL. That's of course a big part why he might be underestimated.
Sock, though, that early game wasn't so easy for him. Didn't get level 1 for a very long time. Never felt strong enough to cancel the expansion. Might be looking different on map 2. Northern Isles. Our
Alrighty.
next destination.
Got a couple of new subs here. Thank you, Wonder Brown, for 13 months. Shout out to Russia. And FK for 28 months already. Much love to the Huns.
Thank you, guys. Soin is ready.
Okay.
Sock is apparently ready.
Will this be a clean
win.
2-0? And then
I
three
mean,
match
2-0
points.
is not the end, right?
And then 3 match points in a row. Let me finish my sentence, my friend. Thank you,
Still
Nam.
sounds weird though. Like
You can
so-
start the
so-
Back to Warcraft 2 stream soon if you continue like this, young man.
So a 1-0 lead is also a clean 1-0 for the first match.
Yeah, was that dirty or what? That was a very clean 1-0 if you ask me.
Yeah. Okay.
Little polishing, vacuuming that game. Very well done.
The mass kodos really do seem to work out, right? We've been seeing it quite a bit. From Fly, I think I first saw it. At WGL, it didn't work against Infi on that crazy game on Northern Isles towards the very end. But 4, 5, 6 kodos, as crazy as that seems and sounds, it can work. Eating the breakers over and over. And that's really like stressful for the human to micro. You have to dodge the devours, you have to dispel, you have to move your MK, you have to kite with your army, you have to dispel right, you have to heal correctly, apply slow maybe. Quite stressful.
Okay. With that, we're going on to Northern Isles, and I love this matchup on this map. At WGL, we've seen Focus versus Infi, Infi versus Fly. Those were amazing matches, if you ask me. TH Focus not to be forgotten as well. So, and how do you approach this now? I don't know if my side gets worse and worse, but Remo, I don't see a barracks.
Yeah. It's gonna prefer the faster tech here. But on this map especially? Isn't that weird? Like, if the human plans to play one base tech, then normally you want to apply pressure, don't allow him to creep the second green. Don't give him level 2, and that normally works pretty well. But if you don't play barracks, it's a lot harder to do. And also, if you don't play barracks, you make it very possible for the human to fast expand. Can't really say that I like this so much here.
What's going on there? Of course, all the Koreans, very, very good friends. So I guess it's about streaming or something. Man, Soin.
A player's forces are under attack.
That's important to you now that Lawlight is streaming? Well, maybe once the exposure.
Thinking of his friends? That's nice.
Yeah.
What a good guy.
Soin, I would say one of the best.
A fine young man. Would love to see him. Another big offline event. But the competition is always fierce.
Indeed. Was of course part of Happy's clan that disbanded a couple of months ago. Since then, no new team picked him up yet. He could definitely use some advertisement for that. And playing in the world's biggest Warcraft tournament, that is quite some advertisement if you ask me.
So here we see kind of a classic early game on this map nowadays. AM level 1. Doesn't get to level 2 too quickly. But having one grunt now, wouldn't that be so much more damage added onto everything?
There will also be a later tech, and who knows what he has
Player's
planned on
forces
tier
are
2.
under attack.
I guess the first grunt is still coming up pretty quickly, but of course not just the first grunt is delayed, also the second. And so on.
And the third and the fourth as well?
Yeah. He might stop at 2 though. Go for the good old Lin build. 2 grunts, 2 shaman, 2 kodos. But it seemed like Soin likes the early raiders quite a bit. We'll take a look if that will be the case as well again. Why do Orc tier 2 buildings not require a war mill, by the way? Now that I think about it, neither do human buildings, right? Also don't require a blacksmith or a lumberman. Wait, do they? I'm never sure on the human tech tree.
Don't you need a blacksmith for like workshop?
I think you don't, but I'm not sure.
That makes no sense. You definitely need guns for everything that comes out of it. So it's very unrealistic, in my
A
opinion.
player's forces
true.
are under attack.
No, okay, there's the bestiary, but no war mills still. So it should be the Raider Grunt Shaman play again with the TC second. It's a little bit quite tame, but again, the same problem for Sock. No level 2, no mass water elementals. He didn't creep too much.
I think this is amazing for Soin, considering the fact he went for a skip barracks and he still prevented AM level 2.
Yeah.
Lovely.
See, no need for a Grunt.
Yeah, but honestly, I think Sock could have played that a little bit better. 100% being honest here.
Forces are under attack.
But he just needs that one flesh eater.
Get rifles, by the way. And that might not be the best call if there's no Kodos. Maybe expect Wyvern. We see this a lot on this map, just for creeping and a little bit of harass. That could be a nice counter to this. Increases creep speed as well, of course, for himself.
A player's forces are under attack.
Raiders it is. But yeah, it's oh, Gully Rifleman. Sock is going
Dude,
back
are
to
you
his
kidding me? I just said that.
Yeah.
And then I went on to talk about Wyvern and stuff, and then said it could be a good counter. Is the heat getting to your ears?
But he's not going for the double sanctum. So is he just straight up playing mass rifles?
Yeah.
Player's forces are
I thought that was out of fashion.
He's just a shop. Sometimes you gotta bring fashion back, and then it works because nobody is expecting this.
Like the buffalo boots.
Like the buffalo boots, exactly. Great call. So we finally get level 2. TC can creep in all peace. Very, very tanky bull.
This isn't looking so crisp from Suck yet, is it? This whole
A player's
series.
forces
I agree.
are under attack.
Everything's kinda hurt as well. Creep speed should be good, as I said, with the rifles. But still no level 2 water metal, and this opens up the middle of the map for Soin.
A lot of experience. Big item. Rune Bracer's the best, maybe?
Oh, he waits with the Overseer until the Farseer is gone, so full experience on the TC.
Nice. That's level 3. That can oftentimes be the big advantage for Orc in the mid game in this matchup, that they can creep level 3 TC way easier than the MK can.
Yeah.
If your early game AM movement isn't on point.
A player's
Warlord here
forces
though
are
might go to the MK. Someone coming from the flank from the other side. He's got the heal scroll, which he's probably gonna need. A lot of his army here is really hurt already.
The Warlord is still not dead yet. Soin with a great timing. He's denying the creep. He's getting into a fight where he should be the favorite, and he's expanding behind this. Love the timing. And there isn't even Dispel against the lightning shield. How much damage?
Dodged the Stormbolt there with a TP, didn't he? Great creep jack. The Farseer perhaps a little out of position. Ideally, he would have liked to stay in that longer without being forced to TP. But still good. Slowed down the creeping of the opponent, killed some units, got really good value out of the lightning shield before there was Dispel. And if now the Expo finishes, this is just pretty much a perfect game so far for Soin.
Yeah, I agree. We get the Wand of the Wind again. But there's always a lot of purge, so the question is how fast Soin can react to this. Farseer will finally get level 2, greater healing, Tuska's taken out, Expo up soon. And Sock, is he in a position to push this? Once it's done, I don't think so.
He's going for this second Sanctum and more breakers here. But that's gonna take a lot of time.
Here comes the War Mill for Soin. Now that the second base is established, he can easily afford 20 Kodos again. 1-0, by the way, has 2 old Shao Kai and is the first one qualifying for the main
Player's
event
forces are
starting
under attack.
Wednesday.
It's the best of 5.
God damn, you're right. Soon, if, with the big if clause, he wins one more map.
That was pretty fast again, that 2-0.
Yep.
Did he Crypt Lord Beetle Rush or something?
I heard there was a lot of Crypt Lord involved. Big items, by the way. Heal Scroll, Invo Potion, so much mana. Great heal potion. This DC is super
Players'
safe.
forces are under attack.
I would love to know the math. Like, how much more EHP is the Periap than the ring? It should be kind of close, actually.
Math teachers in chat, do the calculation and help Remo out. So, Sock is pushing with 60 supply. Does he have the level 3s? Yeah, at least one. Lightning Shield here. Clap doesn't hit too much, but hits the Shaman well, and those are the important targets.
Shaman far away from the TC, can't purge against the one of the wind right away. First charge dispelled now, and here comes the Stomp finally. Hit decently well, but not that amazing. Lightning shields all over the place from both sides. More purges required. TC with the next massive Stomp hits all of the rifles. And the priests are getting taken out. That means no more dispel now against the lightning shield.
Uh-oh. This looked like a good start with the Wand of the Wind and all, but I think Soin is coming back into this fight with Storms and Lightning Shield. Clap was great. How many heal scrolls do we have left? Oh, he burned through both of them already. But there's so much AoE.
One more Stomp. Right there would be a sweet spot. Or perhaps he goes for the Mountain King. But there was a heal potion still for the little dwarf. Mana potions available. Crazy Clap against the Stomp. Speed scroll, reposition. Oh my god, so many units hurt for Soin. Does he have heal salves? Not really. But also everything hurt. Dude, everything's red everywhere.
Yeah, but how good for Sock that he can just fall back, heal scroll, and then he got that. Shop is coming up for Scroll of Regeneration. Soin has to fall back into his main base to heal up. It will still require some time. He doesn't have insta-heal. That game there was on 2 knife edges or something. Could have gone either way.
Big army for Soin, I guess, right? More reinforcements are coming in. Shaman count is looking really low, though.
Damn, did a good job.
Arceer level 3. Wolves could be pretty good. There's no breakers here to steal them. Well, I guess there's one. But does he have the upgrade? I don't know.
No, he doesn't. Long rifles and priest adept. That's what he got.
Someone giving this up? What? Wow. Does not try to defend despite having a mana pot in the TC, level 4, and a big army.
There's a mana pot on the Mountain King as well. Maybe he's just scared about that, and he knows that his opponent has the heal scroll. So didn't want to invest into this. And the AoE healing is of course very efficient for Sock.
Also no invul though on the Mountain King. Could he just like ensnared him over and over? Stomp, purge, force him to TP at least?
A town is under siege.
In this TC, scouting things out. Does not want to steal the item from the big creep.
So in supply stack. Can't allow Sock to build a huge army.
A player's forces are under attack.
Gets the Stomp, sees that there's no invul. I think he's aiming for the MK now. Yep, first ensnare comes in. Second ensnare is ready. Purge also. Stomp, and this MK is the weak point. And he dies before the TP is complete. That feels bad. So the MK gone and the TP gone and possibly even the red camp to the Orc.
And maybe even the second game with this one move. Great play by Soin. Patient play, not overly aggressive. Will that make up for the expansion though?
Forces are under attack.
The catch squad going out together, the Raiders and the Shaman. Trying to intercept the Tavern revive, but the MK is back from the Tavern.
No mana, of course. Has the potion. Might be forced to pop it soon. There's quite some targets in the front row.
Nice stomp again.
Nicely. Chain lightning again. Oh man, this heavy AoE. Will this just be a dieback? He's clapping. There's an Invo potion, and bye MK. Oh, that was expensive.
Mana pot. Next stomp. A beauty into the rifles in the back. TC is very hurt though. Wait a minute. If he can kill that hero, maybe it's the way back into this game. Heal scroll would be amazing. Soin has tons of resources. Everything's slowed, kind of, but the MK is still lacking. Next stomp comes in, level 4 now on the Farseer, and that is GG. GG.
Again.
Oh.
2-0 indeed. Soin just taking this mat number 2 as well. Ooh, things are starting to look really bad for Sock. If he had any plans tomorrow, he should maybe reschedule that. Soin, dude, I am really impressed. That looked like very good decision making, very good execution, good timings. That creep check at the marketplace was great. And the timings were just really good. Love it.
Yeah. But Soin needs to work on his early game momentum, making sure he gets the levels, making sure he gets the creeps. He can't afford to be stuck on level 1 for so long. That just derails the whole mid game and everything else that follows. Are you in the game?
No. I'm coming. There we go.
There we go. Echo Isles, our third map.
Facing
This
elimination.
is like the one crazy map where humans sometimes go fast expansion, sometimes go Blood Mage first, maybe even MK. Is this the time where Sok goes a little crazy?
1-0 went absolutely crazy on Shao Kai, as it is now officially a 3-0, and now he's officially the first one through the qualifiers and into the main event alongside Lin, Lolite, Infi, and Moon.
Top favorite makes it through first. Checks out.
Good. So we're getting into map number 3. 3 match points for Soin. On paper, we look at the Warcraft 3 elo ranking. Sok position 19, Soin position 45. And also the matchup stats don't look too hot for Soin, but right here, this is very impressive.
Yeah, seems like Soin is getting into shape at the perfect time for the big ESL Pro Tour tournament.
Okay, upper left for the Africa Freaks, we got Sok in this Korean derby facing one of his brothers in Soin, who goes for a barracks again.
And an altar pointing south for Sok. That should mean either Merc Camp first or expansion. I'm hoping for a Blood Mage here. Love seeing Blood Mage. Hard hero to properly execute. Definitely has downsides, but can be so cool. Against a Farseer, not always the best choice, but come on. Asatha Balanar. No.
No, Archmage it is, and Farseer it is. From the other playgrounds, we get some results. It is Fly 1-1 over Remind. Or versus Remind.
Alrighty. Seems like we have an even game there on our hands. Perhaps we're going to be able to join in later if this should finish soon. Wait a minute. There's a peon moving out. What? Is he trying to fast expand as Orc? What?
I mean, he's 2-0 up. If there's a position to do something crazy, it's here.
I guess he's just gonna creep. So he's going for a shop first? I'm very confused right now.
I hear that. The tone in your voice, you don't really know what's happening, and I love that. There is a shop. He's got a
shop first.
So, with that grunt, is he creeping? Wait.
What? Oh, what he could do is go for the merchant first, get level 2, then get back to the shop, maybe? We'll see! You know, Echo Isle's a map we don't see that much in this matchup. Normally it's vetoed, but here in the best of 5, you do get a chance to see it. And indeed, going for the merchant creep first can be very beneficial. It's an instant level 2, not the biggest item, but an instant level 2. And it's pretty easy to creep.
That's pretty sweet. Then you got Chain Lightning and Wolves against an upcoming expansion. This could be a lot of damage.
Yeah, the Grunt didn't even take any damage because the Wolves tanked it all.
Yeah, very well done.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Sok is falling back to the green. Got a pair of Talisman of Evasion. Eh. Okay, level 2. Clarity up. Heal self up. Replenishment potion as well. Next to the lightning shield, probably the jackpot. And what a timing.
Yeah, another grunt is coming in as well. Ooh, that's not gonna be so easy, Sock.
That looks like a hard counter.
The town is under siege.
Alright, it's gonna be important here with the assets. With a zap, of course, you have a big advantage. Doesn't... I think he tried to go for the trapper. Yep, goes for the other one. Didn't get the first. A lot of peasants hurt already. Water elementals aren't tanking all of this damage. Can he get the next asset as well? That would be crazy. No, AM gets it, and that's level 3. Such a big deal.
But the Shadow Priest is not looking too good after this zap. Hits the water elementals, not the peasants. That was very greedy. But it's...
There's another set of wolves, by the way.
Yeah. Berserker for Sock. Is that the
man.
lifesaver?
He has to get a grunt here. There's a speed scroll, though. But the Farseer perhaps out of range for the speed scroll. The grunt just walks away. Doesn't even need the scroll. The next peasant is dead.
Another set
More
of wolves.
wolves come in.
Why? Oh, wow. That's
Sick
a
early.
rough,
Sick build.
rough early. But yeah, he knew exactly this would be coming. There was no question in his mind, like for us two plebs, is it gonna be an expansion? Is he playing one base? No, he knew it, and well, that was a hard counter if I ever saw one.
He's gonna go for Tavern Hero here. Which one?
Naga?
Naga could be good. Panda could be alright.
Fire Lord?
Philo would be very aggressive. I think Naga would be the best.
Dark Ranger?
Players' forces are under attack.
Could also be a silence for a bit later. Alright, we're gonna see it in a second. Once he has the resources. Panda!
Going for the Panda, okay. Peasants here decently protected, I guess. Tower. Oh, if this is cancelled or killed, that means the Panda won't be getting mana burn. And with all this damage, this is definitely a cancel. Here comes the Breath of Fire.
Ouch!
AM also. A lot of damage onto him. This speed scroll is still available. He's using it. Don't think he can get the AM.
He had to save the Grunter as well, so it kind of served a double purpose. One purpose was good, the other one not so much. Wolves put more aggression on this Archmage. And the Panda is having the time of his life.
Only has one more breath left though. Into the peasants, that could be doing significant damage.
The Grunts are
Breath
all
plus
hurt.
wolves.
Okay, he's starting to lose them
Down.
now. But he's still, of course, tier 1, right? So, Sock has to play with Footman and Mercs against Double Beastery.
Double Beastier, just like Focus showed at WGL against a fast expanding style of Infi, which sometimes worked and sometimes didn't.
Pillage immediately.
Wyvern?
No question, that's Raiders now.
Okay.
Would like to see one fake Wyvern. But I guess there's 2 Mercs and Water Elementals and Archmage. So it's a little too fragile build.
So in healing up, looking for the next move in. He's very close to level 3 Farseer. That means level 2 Wolves. And with Ensnares coming soon, those kills shouldn't be too hard to get.
This, like, tier 2 isn't even close. It's towers and mercs. And that's it. Everything is poisoned. Which is, of course, a nice invite for this Panda. Did he buy a potion? No, he didn't.
Ultramans are pretty damn strong right now, though.
Yeah.
Mercs also not too bad. Maybe someone should have tried to steal the Mercs more, especially getting the Berserker would have been a big deal. Second Berserker should be up soon, by the way, at the Merc camp. But for now, it's only Raiders.
How protected is the base? 2 towers. Maybe that's an opening. The first Raiders are coming. We saw the Pendulum Raider attacks by Focus against Infi on Northern Isles.
The Wolf movement blocked the Peasants there for the repair for quite a while.
Oh.
And that's a cancel.
Sweet. Speed scroll, but there's no control except... Oh, Muddy. Except Ensnare, of course. Yeah, as always, living a very short life. And that's level 3. Have fun dealing with these level 2 wolves.
A Lots of man on this Farseer. Waiting to use it. Panda still surrounded. He's definitely gonna fall here, actually. Panda hits the deck. More experience for the AM. Sock looks to be stabilizing here.
Is there a speed scroll? No, there's not. Has to move the Raiders away, sends them back in. Grunt as well. He killed a couple of mercs. But this wasn't the best trade for sure. He's on a timer.
Forces are under attack.
Yeah, that timer's running out soon. Farseer looking for more kills, waiting for the Ensnare to cool down. This Merc camp has been helping out Sock so much. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's completely empty. And now the damage of the Mauler against Raiders. Nice help. It's a lot of attention on these mercs constantly. He's taking them out quite quickly.
The tech has started for Sock. And once Sock gets to a decent number of priests and Sorks, this mass Raider army is going to become very weak very fast.
And of course, oh, 2 Raiders. There's the rally point, I guess, was a little wrong. Catching reinforcements is the name of the game now.
Town is under siege.
Panda's back.
Alright, but he's only gonna have so many breaths to use. Still only level 1. This Panda hasn't felt that strong. Yeah. The Raider gonna be going down, but 2 more come in from the main. More and more Ensnares. Going for the AM. Is that even worth it? He can just TP out. I guess he can force the TP. But even that is taking a while.
Trades it for a lot of damage on the units. 1 Raider down, TP out, level 5. And that is Water Elementals. Can he snipe the Alta and prevent the second hero? Guess it would be bigger than just sniping the Rags.
But there's tower there protecting the altar, so he will be taking a little damage. Damage he can't heal.
True.
Since he's not playing Shadow Hunter. I was expecting the counter expo, but that's not the case. Soin is just ultra all in, and he doesn't seem to have the pocket aces to make this work.
It is a lot of resources for Soin, that's for sure. Thanks to Pillage, but finally there's time for a counter. And there is no War Mill, there's no reinforced defenses, and there's level 3 Water Elementals. These burrows, yeah, they will fall like flies.
Yeah, it's also not so easy for the Raiders here to engage into the fight, I guess. Can he get another burrow? That would be a big deal. I am getting mass and snare, but not so much damage onto him. He's got an invul still, by the way. He can stay in here longer if he wants. Yep, does it. Invul, clarity, could even go for the regen scroll. And this looks kind of like the checkmate move right here.
I agree. The shop is super far away as well. It's not like he can heal up and regen up. But Soin thinks differently. He thinks tier 3 is the answer.
Oh.
11 minutes in.
Tier 3 Tiny Great Hall counter expansion was shown by Focus that it can work. But normally only with the good early mid game, when you have the lead, when you don't lose anything, you control the map. But this wasn't exactly the case here, thanks to all these mercs. Smart play now as well. Invis on the AM with the telly staff. He's going for those burrows again.
Okay. That seems to be a great play. There's Invis, so he doesn't even see him coming. Might be a little late soon, at least for a little while. Won't be supply stuck. He can squeeze out 1 more unit. Yo, that's a very, very, very powerful summon now, by the way.
4 peon repair, just barely enough.
A player's forces
Needs a
are
5th
under
one,
attack.
actually. Ooh, that's expensive.
Yeah.
If Sock times this right, he can even staff out of this. When you get ensnared, you can staff instantly, and the next ensnare won't cancel it if you do it right away. Oh. Oh my god. This other Raider's not in range. The Water Elementals blocked the way, so the Raiders couldn't even use the first ensnare. Sick And he gets the borrow. Alright, so. Alright.
That looks like
Finally.
your game. Yep, indeed. The B-boy dances back into the series. And Archmage is going to do it again. He's close to 1,000 gold. The MK is level 2 already. Let's go. Oh, no, it's actually Invul and Heal Scroll. Is he getting close to 70 supply? Could jump there. Oh, for a second, I was hoping for a third Sanctum Remo, but it was just a Blacksmith. Can you imagine my disappointment?
Sorry, man.
One day the triple Sanctum will come back. Today is not the day.
Sure. Sure. MK 2.5 already. Sock still banking. Not too concerned here. They're going to upkeep too quickly. This army for Soin is so weak. Only Raiders does not do well in the late game. Against
Reinforced
buildings, yeah, but not against units.
Reinforced defenses is about to be finished. Oh, what a huge help. Expo coming for Soin as well.
Players' forces are under attack.
Almost finished now.
And the Raiders get the expansion, can certainly kill some buildings. Is he actually going for the town hall?
Okay.
Does he have enough damage for this?
That Breath of Fire wasn't too great. Chain Lightning is, though, on level 2.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm
Just
not
sniping it?
too sure, man. The Panda might die immediately after the Stormbolt. But maybe there's not enough repair. He can still Chain Lightning exactly, but okay, so it gives it up. That game was pretty good for Sock, if you ask me. Good hold with a lot of mercenaries. And boom,
And then
we have
after
our
that
series.
crazy harass by Soin, he had such a good early when he came in there with a level 2. He killed like 6 or 7 peasants.
Yeah.
But this mass raider play perhaps only really works on non-mercenary camp maps. These mercs helped out Sock a ton.
Yeah, on Northern Isles, man, that was a lot better than this attempt, especially when the merc camp is so close to your base.
Yeah. I think if you had just gone TC, bit of creeping, maybe tier 3 counter expo? I don't know.
I mean, if you change the second hero, that changes the entire game. It's very hard to like speculate what happens then. If it's a very different timing.
But I mean, the general question is, can you just go for a tier 2 counter expo or a tier 3 counter expo? Or is that not working so well with the human having the expansion so much earlier? I would like to see a game like that. But normally it's a lot of pressure first into expo. Didn't work out that game. Stock comes back. Now the 2-1 lead only for Soin, but the Orc still on match point.
Exactly, 2 match points in a row. Or do we really get a map 5 after a very one-sided beginning in favor of Soin? This is now the first map that Soin chooses, and it's Amazonia.
Lightning Shield creep here with a Farseer early on can be a big boost right away. You certainly shouldn't be worried about a human fast expanding. And also, second hero creeping normally definitely in favor of the Orc. This game usually very strong for Orcs. We'll see if that materializes here. Or if Sock now has found his rhythm. It seemed like he was playing a lot better on map 3. Maybe now this is where he really starts hitting his stride.
Okay. Is Sock able to win a second map in a row just like Soin did? There's mercenary camps here, but it's a very different position in the corners. So we do have a barracks once again. We will see a Farseer once again. The openings shouldn't be too different. But you can't expand here, right? Is it a Blood Mage play, maybe? I would love to see a Blood Mage play.
Oh, Blood Mage rifles with Paladin have actually been kind of popular here, haven't they?
Exactly, and Sock is very good with the Blood Mage. Just saying. Don't want to get your hopes too high, but it was a possibility.
In glory for Starus Sonar! Instead of a Thessabal. No, what does he say? The Blood Mage? Athesa Balanar, I think. Nothing? No? Just
I mean,
gonna leave it like that? Okay.
yeah. I got the unit response off for a long time.
What?
I
That
know
takes
what.
so much flavor away from the game.
I don't have flavor. I eat frozen pizza every day. Don't tell me about flavor.
Have you every day this week?
No. I actually cooked some fish and some chicken and stuff. Healthy
you
life,
eat
you know?
When you eat frozen pizza 2 times a day, do you feel bad about it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, me too, dude. I feel like such a scummy dude. I'm like, oh my god, what am I even doing with my life, man? Frozen pizza twice in one day.
Yeah, like,
Jesus
at
Christ.
least get frozen baguettes or something to change it up.
Yeah. Oh, haven't had a frozen pizza in a long time. Time for that Ofenfrische again. Oh yeah.
A player's
A friend of me
forces
told me
are
that
under
these
attack.
expensive Rewe pizzas are very good. These like which cost €4 or something or 4.50.
What?
That they're apparently really good. I've never tried them.
Cannot imagine it being
This is
better.
where you tell me if you tried them, maybe.
We don't have a Rewe here.
You don't have a Rewe?
It's very far away. Like Penny is across the street, and Rewe is in another part
How
of the
far
town.
away?
Like I would have to take the metro to get there.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought Rewe was like universally in Germany, at least like at the most 200 meters away from everyone. You know, Mainz is a small city, and I think we have like 25 Rewes.
We probably have a lot of Rewes as well, but nowhere near Reeperbahn.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, do remember the penny market.
Yes.
Yeah. So level 2 AM versus level 1 Farseer. Needs that one single last hit here to reach the level 2, and with that the chain lightning. So it has one heal salve, might be able to heal up the grunt over here. Once again, it's about preventing level 3 AM as much as possible. It's always a difficult decision for the human. Do you just keep on trading hits and trying to put damage on the orc? Do you go for the camp, the creep camp right away, but risk being creepjack, losing units, and you know he's going to be level 2 then? Not easy to have the right response.
A player's forces are under attack.
We're getting to the tier 2 stages, and then it will be a normal meta once again without the tavern hero, the strong TEC. And Sock is trying to follow this up, but yeah, so far it's pretty even, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I like Soin's position a little bit better here. AM still far away from the level up. And the problem on this map is always, it's hard to creep MK. Like, the merchant, yes, that's kind of safe usually. But everything else, even the kobold in the middle, not so easy. The natural can be a death trap. And I love Soin creeping away the kobolds right now before the tier 2 heroes come out. That's very smart.
Maybe he can even steal a little more with the chain lightning that's now available. But okay, lots of footmen. Water Elemental is out as well. Grunt is hurt, safe to the side. This is a lot of
Town
footmen
is under
against.
siege. A player's forces
Okay,
are
at least he's
under
getting the
attack.
Taskmaster. But I think so. All he wanted was level 2. And that's fine. Again, the early bestiary. He really likes his early ensnare.
Oh, nice round. Gets the grunt. That's a big deal. It's gonna limit the TC's creeping quite a bit. Did he deny that?
Yep, he did. Well done.
Doder skills.
I think it's League of Legends in Korea, isn't it?
Are under attack.
They don't play
True.
Dotes.
Yeah, true. Nobody plays Dota in Korea.
Yeah. Oh, Chain Lightning Steel maybe? Nope.
Too early.
Wasted mana. You know that feel, don't you?
Ah. Not that much.
Bragging.
I know the misclick feel a lot, but wasted mana.
No, I mean, anyway. Stomp here to secure that kill.
Didn't get it.
Didn't get it though. Claws of attack, alright, but you really favor the experience over the item here.
Yeah, this TC follow-up by Soin, like the first few minutes looked really good. And then he's been missing some spells. And the creep route also. Yeah.
A player's forces are under attack.
Double Sanctum, no rifles here. I like that better. And he's finding some time to creep. Level 3, here we go. And there's no reinforced defenses for a while, as we have once again a late lumber mill compared to what other orcs play. This might, on the small map like this, might be an opening to harass the burrows again.
But for now, Sock is focused on creeping. If he does have the space to go for MK leveling, that's what he's gonna do. And I think that's a fine thing to do as well. This is usually the big problem on this map. You getting pressured, TC level 3, MK doesn't get any camps. TC creep for natural, gets level 2 now. And the expansion, again, quite early at 38.
Everything's so hurt. He has 2 cells, but that's not enough.
Belt for the MK, okay. Dude, that lightning shield, by the way.
Yeah, it's pretty good. There will be more lightning shields. I guarantee that.
Yeah, the priests have adept, but not that much mana. Yeah, so I don't know if this is the best time to fight, dude. Some of the units are half dead. No level 3 TC.
Yeah.
But maybe he's just threatening a fight to distract from his expo.
And delay a bit. Yeah, exactly. He had this great distraction timings before, especially on Northern Isles. And he keeps the MK from 3 as he doesn't want to engage into the natural creep spot with slow and stun. Because then there could be slow, stun, and snare, purge, and stomp. That's a lot of crowd control.
So with quite a bit of gold. Invul heal scroll could be something, but doesn't have the time right now. Coming in with the ensnares. Ooh, I have some serious spikes.
That's fine for me. Here we go. Stormble on the Raider as an initiation. TC with the stun and the lightning shield gets rid of the militia only, but that's not the high value targets that you want to take out. And that was quite some mana used here, and that opens up the way for this expansion. It's only 2/3. Guess he can kick this.
Yeah, should easily be enough damage. How much can Soin get out of this at least?
It's a big stomp, but he's not getting anything.
You get nothing! As Axe from Dota would say.
Is this the Sock comeback?
Player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking great for Sock right now.
Fine, level 3. I don't know if I asked you this before, but do we see the TC name Cam Ghosts here a lot since a couple of patches?
You did say this before.
And?
And I never really pay attention to that.
Oh, control magic.
A player's forces are under attack.
You think that was ninja patched in? That would be weird.
Yeah. I think so. Okay, more creeping. This is gonna be high-level human action. Super tanky Mountain King. And if you saw the games in this series, then you know that there's a lot of attention to this Mountain King. So that's pretty good. And the Sobi mask. Noise.
Excellent fight. Find.
A player's forces are under
Also in
attack.
trying to establish this again with the tower, but Sock is there with the scout. Good plays by Sock now. Feels like he found his way into the series.
Yeah.
Double heal scroll invul for Soin though.
He's gonna creep the natural away. Also a big deal. Big consumable item for him. Could perhaps go for a run by into the base. It's not a full wall off for Sock, but he's close by. I think Soin could take a pretty decent fight. Sok is at 50 supply, yes, but a lot of that is footies, which at this stage in the game really aren't that good anymore. 2 ivory towers, by the way. What's that?
Yeah.
Expansion?
That would be crazy. Speaking of crazy, Potion of Greater Mana, very good.
He is expanding, damn.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ooh, this feels confident. I mean, after shutting down 2 expansion attempts and sitting at 56, okay. Ooh, red spot for Soin, that's ambitious.
The footy sees it. With the invis, he's very close by. MK would love to see the item, but he reveals himself first. Takes out 1 raider, forces the speed scroll away. Could be another raider going down. Oh my god, what a creepjack.
Ooh, that was brutal. And at the same time, he takes down the tower. And at the same time, he establishes expansion.
Player's forces are under attack.
Sock's back.
Yeah, firmly in the lead now in this game. But the TC is close to 4. He's got a big mana pot still. Sentries now also to detect invisibility.
Headhunters on top of that. Still no level 3 Farseer. Heavily prioritizing. Oh, this FS could be a TP right away. Trying to get out with the speed scroll. Heavy damage from the Mountain King alone. Farseer in the backline now. Can maybe support with Chain Lightning, but that's about it. Level 4 on the Archmage. It's Lightning Shield time, but I guess he should be ready for it. Again, heavy emphasis on this MK, but he is so tanky.
TC also getting damaged quite a bit here. Second speed scroll used. This time to get a TC out of dodge. Going for the MK again. Can he get this kill after all? It's close. It's not that easy. Both second heroes dropping quite low. Invul still available on the TC. Uses the stomp. But he's not finding that many kills yet. Lightning Shield again, however. More ensnares might be ready soon. This next stomp is crazy. And here are all the kills.
Epicenter.
Oh.
The casters are bruised. The MK is so low. Has to go for the town portal. And that expo is done. How many raiders do we have? 2. Okay.
How did that go so wrong so suddenly?
No clue. No clue.
What the hell? Alright, the expo's still standing though. The TC is officially out of mana.
Chain Lightning. Level 4.
Getting to town hall though.
Yeah. Still has
TP.
okay, TP. That was expensive. That was really expensive.
Though.
So at
A
52.
player's forces are under attack.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
It seemed like Sok had that game. That creepjack, 2
Yeah.
raiders right away, and then I don't know. Then suddenly, speed scroll, lightning shield,
These stomps
Just-
were really good.
just orc going nuts.
It doesn't
Big mana
feel like
pot.
it doesn't feel like Sok in the entire series gets the amount of breakers to render the TC
Yeah.
useless. Like never.
And this is perhaps where Infi's brilliance was shown. He didn't go Sorks.
Yeah.
He just made a few priests, and the rest was all
Player's
breakers.
forces are under
Even
attack.
if some get devoured, even if some get ensnared, you still have a lot left.
After this fight,
Maybe
the
he was
TC
right
is
all along.
TC is dangerously close to 5, but potential creepjack for Sok. Non-stop brawling as pretty much across the entire series. So Soin playing it safe, backing off. 4 heroes on the human side. 4-3, close to 5 on the orc side. The tower in the north is up. No money for an expansion though. Keeps on playing aggressive now.
These water elementals, dude. They're more experienced. Don't forget about that.
I like Chimiko's approach by switching to
A player's
Blizzard.
forces are
Yeah.
under attack.
Like level 2 aura switch to Blizzard. At least that's either an end snare or a reposition. Forces some APM out of you. But yeah, I really don't like the water elementals if there's like 3-4 shaman. That doesn't really do too much. That's level 5 for the TC, but he still can't commit.
Sok without a TP, by the way. This is so scary. Items he buys are mana pots, not TPs. Wolfie's stolen. I think he intentionally gives them away. That's more experience for the TC.
Yeah. Shaman saved, by the way. Stomp on the Mountain King once again. There is an invul on both first heroes. Oh, Soin would love to have this level 5. Invul triggered. Will be the same for the TC as well. Mountain King's out of mana. Mana potion on the Archmage, I see.
Speed scroll didn't hit the one Kodo. That Kodo will be falling. The breaker returns. Is that level 5? Yes, it's level 5. That water elemental right there, but the TC is low. Doesn't have that much mana either. Oh, pump fake on the Stormbolt. Baits the invul. Nicely done.
Okay, there's more. I think Soin has to back up.
Yeah, Soin's kind of struggling with his groups. There's a lot of stuff not in the group and walking too far forward. Needs to rectify those mistakes. And the next invul goes to Sock at the opponent's shop. This TC is going to be without an invul here for a long time.
That was big. Really cool back and forth match between them now. The other games were quite one-sided. But this here is quite banger.
A player's forces are under attack.
Double heal scroll. Is that enough to keep the TC safe?
Invis potion would be great, but there have been sentries stolen by Sock, so might be able to see him if he's close enough to the sentry.
Another fight. Stormbolt's really, really good. Doesn't really need to gain that much experience anymore as he has a level 5 TC. Going for an Ensnare, going for the Storm. But he's got to be so careful. The Breaker's just right-clicking on the TC.
The next Stormbolt. Wait a minute, this TC was way too far in. Does he have the time for the heal scroll? Last second clap. Clips him as well. The last couple of shots. 8 HP TC. Running away from the Breakers. Whoa, just barely
He has a heal
able
scroll.
to do that.
Not going for the potion, this madman just keeps on running away. But what's an orc army without the TC? Fodder!
Dying. And these Breakers are so hard to kill. If you can't devour them, these Breakers are just impossible to deal with.
Needs a lot of grunts, but grunts are hard countered by pretty much everything. Now the potion, now the heal scroll. TC is about to die, though not close to 6 at all. And once again, the Hail Mary play, but he dodges the stomp with an invul, and that's the play that gives him the game for pretty sure. If the Archmage doesn't die, that should be his. Chain Lightning level 2 tickles a little. There's Invis, there's wards. Wait a minute.
Invul 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. He's running away from it though. He goes for the TP. He has to use it. Oh my goodness.
But so he knows that this is game again. Is this the reverse sweep or what? Sock ties the series. Ooh, I did not expect this, my friend. I did not expect this at all.
Yeah, fun series here. Sock with a bit of a slow start, but seems to be finding his footing again. And now, decision map number 5 to figure out who joins 1-2-0. And also, Chimiko and Focus. So Sini is entered having finished his match with 2-0, though. There seems to be a bit of a mistake there.
No, Sini is in the lowest round, right? That's still best of 3.
Yeah, true. He's in the
Lowest round is still best of 3.
True.
All right, decision time, ladies and gentlemen. Cool adjustments by Sock, I think. A lot of mistakes were turned off during the game on Amazonia. Army composition, timings, if you commit to a fight or not, that all seemed better. And of course, the big invul steal on the right-hand side. Well done. Now we got ourselves a decision match. I love it.
Concealed Hill. Can definitely be quite good for Orc. Sock needs to make sure he has a decent early here. Needs to make sure he's getting level 2 quick. And making decent strides to level 3 as well.
Okay, so there is a couple of results. Let's show them real quick. Just saying them is always a little weird. So, Thunder defeats 15 Sway 2-0. So 15 Sway out. Passion defeats Angshi 2-0. So Angshi out. Sini defeats Yumiko 2-0. So Yumiko out. Chimiko 3-1 over Michael. Am I ready? Yeah. Over Michael. So Michael in the decision match tomorrow. Chimiko qualified as well as 1-0 and Focus Linguagua in the decision round tomorrow. And after the 5th match here, we will see who has a day off tomorrow and goes into the main event and has to work a little more.
Czech versus Ice Orc, by the way, that also would have been a good game. Didn't even realize this earlier.
I mean, it's the lowest round, right? No, wait. Yeah, it is. It's the
yeah, it is.
It's the
I keep
lowest round.
forgetting. True. All right.
Okay.
Map 5. Boys, let's do this.
That's pretty cool. I did not expect this to be so entertaining, to be honest. What?
And just, I think you said I was not expecting this, or I did not expect this in this series like 7 times or something.
It's good to be surprised. It's like entertainment, right?
Yeah. Imagine life if nothing surprised you and you were
Super
expecting
boring.
everything.
Super boring.
How boring would that be?
Super boring. All right, Remo. Are you ready to decide this?
I am.
Good. Very good. Let's do it.
Top right, we have Sock. Opening up with a standard build. Soin. Question is he gonna skip the barracks in the early? On this map, I like skipping. I like orcs seeing them skip the barracks because normally there's no way you can prevent level 2 AM anyways. With the ogre camp into the green camp being done so easily, so reliably. Normally AM will always hit level 2, nothing you can do about that. And seems like indeed Soin will be skipping the barracks. And be going Farseer first. Dude, it's been so insanely long since I saw a Blade Master first in this matchup.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think the only hope we have also of seeing one in any kind of near future is if Cooper is playing. Everyone else is gonna play Farseer.
Probably. Even Fly for a long time. Yeah, we see Cooper later in the European. It's even, like, it's not that much time. It's in 40 minutes the European part of the closed qualifier begins. Probably not a Cooper game, but who knows? And Remind versus Fly is 2-2, by the way.
Damn, dude.
Pretty good series there as well.
Remind doing much better than I thought he would. Good for him.
You thought Fly would just smash him?
Yeah, pretty much.
Huh.
If he's on point, man, he's swatting.
Yeah,
He
but
defeated Moon in the WCAA. I will
Yeah.
never forget.
yeah, when was that?
Not too long ago, like 3-4 months ago, something like
Yeah,
that.
you know, the shape of Fly can change from day to day, and the WCAA Fly is not the summer Fly.
Is that because flies have a short lifespan?
Ba 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 ba
The town is
ba.
under siege.
I heard the other day that mosquitoes in colder regions are way more aggressive than in like warmer Mediterranean regions because in summer mosquitoes basically only have like a few weeks to live, so they're like on crack and attacking you like insane. And in that same conversation I heard, there's this miraculous device called Thermacell, which apparently successfully
Players'
repels
forces are under
mosquitoes.
attack.
It may have some health concerns, but it repels mosquitoes.
Wow, that's all it takes, right? I mean, that
Dude,
that's all
seriously,
that matters.
like getting rid
The town
of
is under
mosquitoes is worth, like that quality of life improvement is worth knocking down a few weeks or months out of your life. I think. Hate mosquitoes. Hate them.
I never go outside, so I never have problems with them.
A player's forces are under attack.
This AM is again not getting level 2 in time. What the hell? Oh, don't tell me he gets this last hit with the wolf. Oh my god, Soin. That was such a sick play.
Did he just get the water elemental as well?
Didn't see that.
He's at 90. Probably not. Okay, that's big. That's really big.
Yeah, I really don't like these 2 farm techs by the humans anymore. It just slows down your creeping, your level 2, your AM progress so much.
I mean, you can still go for the turtles at the same time, right? Or do you need all the workers right now?
Yeah, he could have been doing that, true, a little while ago. But like, if you go for 3 farms and more footies, you can get level 2 right away. Like, creep the first camp, go over creep the second, and get aura right away. But, well, didn't do that. That wolf lasted, though. Super sweet.
A player's forces are under
People get
attack.
kind of good with these last hits. That is absolutely true. Okay, he's getting the tunneler now. That is finally level 2. And he wants to be aggressive, a little more... Wait. Not really to the base. Stealing the creep camp away from the TC. Okay, the nice level 2 for the TC with that.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Soin has no clue where his opponent is right
Yeah.
now.
He's checking the turtle. He can't really do anything.
A player's
Now the
forces
militia are
are
walking over as the lumber mill is finished. Here's level 2. Okay.
The grunts are walking home. The TC and the grunts should be good enough, I guess, for any kind of defensive play.
Is the TC
Footies
coming?
took quite some damage.
Second, I guess. Good retreat by Soin.
And suddenly this AM is almost level 3. Got some very nice items also. Needs to punish some of these footmen here.
Yeah. It's one.
Get only one.
It doesn't have the option to go aura first with this camp being taken away. Double
Yeah,
tank.
suddenly Soin's scouting slipped a lot. Like, you really shouldn't be trading creeping in the early game like that. You always follow the AM around, always preventing from creeping. Especially considering the fact that he was level 1 only. But suddenly, he is level 3.
A player's forces are under attack.
Decent inventory as well. And a reverse sweep. How devastating that would be. You think you're in the biggest tournament of the summer after WGL. Kind of
Yeah.
already there. And all of a sudden your opponent turns it up to 11 and well, there you are.
I think this game is still very even.
Yeah,
Gonna come a lot down to the expansion here. TC gets level 2. With that, the
A
aura.
player's forces are under attack.
Quite hurt though.
Second shaman a little late.
Okay, can't really commit to the Snow Overseer anymore with the Farseer coming in. Big steps towards level 3. Mountain King. That was this turtle here was stolen, so the item is gone as well. Both put a lot of emphasis on like delaying levels of the second heroes, which is I think the right way to approach this
A
matchup.
player's forces are under attack.
We see the big strength of this map for Orc in the mid game. The TC creep route is just crazy. You open up the natural instant level 2, which is usually pretty safe to do. You can expand there and then go to the next camp, which is oftentimes the merchant, and that's level 3. So fast, so easy. The MK absolutely cannot follow up easily with that himself. There are some smart creep routes on this map for human also in the mid game, like we saw from Infi with Militia going for the red camp quick.
Archmage!
But you don't see that here. AM gets caught with the ensnare, forced to TP out. The MK is stuck! Couldn't TP with the rest! Oh my god, how smart by Soin! He realized the TP range! I wasn't even considering that! And that's the MK dead. The rest of the camp to Soin level 3 for the TC.
Oh.
He can even steal the invul here. Oh my god, one creep jack to get you into the tournament.
Disaster strikes for Sock. What a comeback he had. And now this TP gone, MK gone. Only level 1, but of course you want this time to level up. You need the clap. And so it contains him now on the northern side of the map where a lot of stuff is crept already. And of course, immediately Great Hall.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh my god, can he even steal this lab away?
Yep.
Big mana pot, anyone?
Oh, the invul went to the Archmage, by the way. Didn't get it.
Very surprising. Didn't he have the gold?
He went for the heal scroll. MK is back. Rock Golem can of course not be storm bolted. Went of mana stealing. Nice. So time for Sock to get some revenge.
Purges against the water elementals right away. Level 3 on the Farseer should be Chain Lightning, I suppose. And the MK can't follow up with the next Stormbolt, doesn't have the mana. One Raider went down, yes, but this still should have been a favorable trade for Soin. Especially the hero levels, man. MK just level 3 now. TC, level 2, excuse me. TC close to level 3.5 already. And this time it's Dern Harpy Slayer. What kind of a first name is that, by the way?
Dern.
My name's Dern. Dern Harpy Slayer.
You know, I slay harpies, you know.
I'm Dern, this is my brother Pern. His brother is Nazgrel. Wait, isn't Nazgrel what the Farseer was called in the bonus campaign? Chat? Was that him, or am I getting that confused now?
Soin is ready with the expansion. Thank you, Dylan Bruh, for the 21-month resub. Double income for the Orc. Sock's not trying to break this. With his army, you probably can't, so counter expansion time. Got a couple of raiders. Got that Kodo. Sock's army comp this time a little better, I think. Not too many Sorks, not too many priests. Earlier on more breakers. Which should be the right approach, but of course, Soin knows that this building is necessary for breakers. Kills the shop. In the meantime, wolves are going crazy on the workers with lightning shield.
There's not that many breakers yet. Kodos Devourers can still matter. Going for the AM. No TP for him!
Yep.
Ensnare, focus, more purge. Is he about to die? He was blocking against the MK there for the Invul. Invul on the MK instead. The AM is dead. Dude, that grunt block against the Invul transfer. Crazy move by Soin. Going for a Chimiko cosplay over here. And that is the Expo cancel.
Oh, and that's the first hero kill. And that's the Invul gone without really being necessary. And that's the Echo disrupted. Soin, so many answers. Sock wasn't even raising too many questions.
Perhaps a little zap into the peasants could be painful, but no
wants
mana.
to save the mana, yeah.
TC almost level 4. One more kill. MK, no invul anymore for him. AM is back from the tavern. He's hurt also.
When of mana stealing, yeah, let's not forget about that. That's almost the next stomp. GG. Sock see that there's no way against this Soin. What a fighting spirit. Takes game 5 after losing 2 maps in a row. Whew, that was closer than we expected after map 2 for sure. But okay. Soin takes it in the end. It is qualified for the big main event of DreamHack Summer Open Asia.
Marathon Man Soin. It was a 2-1 in the first round against Ice Orc and now a 3-2 against Sock. Both of which, those matches, I would have seen him as the underdog. But man, nice to see Soin back in good shape and looking strong here without having to go to round 3.
Good stuff, man. We have more results flying in. So Soin will be joined by Focus, by 120, by Chimiko. Very successful day for the Koreans once again. Ice Orc has survived, defeating Check 2-1. So check out. Fortitude gets a little redemption and defeats Meteor 2-0. Thunder is still in. Passion survives day 1. So does Sini, kicking out Yumiko. We will see Michael again tomorrow. We will see Xiaokai tomorrow, Linguagua, and of course Sock as well. So Remind versus Fly is currently being streamed by GTR. And we have Younger versus Alice. It's only best of 3. How are they not finished? Colorful versus Pink. And then that's it for the Asian day 1.
I think we could join with the watch, right, for the last map?
For the last map? For Remind Fly, you mean?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me, man.